The only way you are going to achieve success is by demanding more from yourself. And not just demanding more from yourself once or for a week. You must constantly be demanding more from yourself every single day, week after week, month after month, year after year. Because that is the only way to get better. The successful people in the world, the people who have achieved greatness, they didn't achieve it because they're special or they have some special talents that you don't have, or they have some special genetics or great parents or some IQ that's out of this world. The reason they achieve it is because they constantly push themselves every single day to find a new level, to find out what they are capable of. They constantly push themselves every single day. They constantly are demanding more from themselves. They are always looking for ways to better their best. Most people think because they tried their best, that's enough. No. Always give your best. But the harsh truth is sometimes your best isn't going to be good enough, and that's okay. Because that just means that your best is going to have to get better. And most people think that when they try their best, that's good enough because they can't give any more. And to a degree that is true, but people think that their best can't get better. You can always better your best. You can always evolve and get better. That's the beauty about life as a human. You can completely reinvent yourself if you choose to. I am so disappointed and sick of seeing men who are capable of so much in this world just settle for mediocrity and settle for average. Ask yourself why. Why are you settling for average? Why are you settling for the results that everyone else gets? You constantly tell yourself that you are going to change, that this is going to be the year that you turn it around, that this is going to be the year you stop drinking soft drinks. This is going to be the year you stop going out and wasting time. You stop going out to the clubs. You stop buying useless things, and that you spend your time on self-improvement. But you constantly betray yourself. You constantly betray your promises to yourself. Stop accepting mediocrity. It has become far too common in this world. Mediocrity has become far too readily accepted in this world, and it's become so readily accepted that mediocrity has just become a standard. That's the standard people strive for. Average and mediocrity is the standard people strive for. It has never ever been easier to be successful. In all of human history, it's never been easier to be successful than today. But it's also never been easier to be unsuccessful because the amount of distractions that there are, vying for your attention, vying for your time. Think about it like this. Imagine you die, right? And imagine you go up. I don't care if you believe in God or not. I'm going to use God as an example because that is my beliefs. You go up, you die, right? You're waiting in line to speak to God, and God calls your name. And you're speaking to God and you're giving him, he's asking you about your life and what you did. And imagine he pulls out a board. He pulls out a board with all of the time added up that you spent on useless things such as watching TV, watching Netflix, going out, partying, going to clubs, chasing women, being on your phone. And you can't go back to change it. How many hours and days have you wasted scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Instagram, watching useless things, going out, partying, going to clubs, drinking alcohol? How much time have you wasted on those things? How much time has that taken away from your improvement? This is the way you have to think if you wish to be successful. And people call it overboard. People call it obsessed. But I will tell you right now, I'm so obsessed to the point where even now when I sit down to eat, I fear that I'm wasting time from getting better. That is the mentality that greatness takes. And it's either you are going to do what it takes or you are just going to be like everyone else. Until you start demanding more from yourself and until you start being disgusted with the thought of being average or mediocre, you are never ever going to get the results that you want. So stop accepting mediocrity and demand more from yourself now.